ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಆರ್ತಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ ಒರೆಸಿದ್ರು. ನಿಮಗೆ ಆರ್ತಮ್ಮ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
Freedom of the mind. Freedom in the mind, faith in the words, and pride in our souls. Let's salute the nation on this Independence Day. Warm greetings to everyone at the outset of the 77th Independence Day celebrations. On this Independence Day, we remember the years past. We honor this very day, for our flag, all glory has last. 2 centuries ago, we declared our independence. For justice and liberty, let us celebrate with joy and honesty. On 15th August 1947, India got its freedom, ending an almost 200-year British rule in the country. It is a day of immense pride for all Indians as we commemorate the sacrifices made by millions of our freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives in the freedom struggle. Their unfaltering grit and patriotism forced the British Empire to retreat. Indian Independence Day serves as a reminder of the values of democracy, equality, and unity that form the bedrock of the nation. On this great occasion, I welcome each one who has gathered here to celebrate the sense of freedom and democracy. On behalf of the Corps family, I extend a cordial welcome to the esteemed chief guest, Professor Dr. M.D. Nanjunda, who has ascended here to be a part of this graceful occasion. I extend a warm welcome to our principal, Dr. M. Ramachandran. A note of welcome to the vice principals, academic coordinators, teaching and non-teaching staff, and all my dear friends. As we commemorate the day that symbolizes liberty and independence, it is a perfect time to reflect on the values that unite us as a nation. I now call upon our head boy, Master Arnav Rai, to request the chief guest to hoist the national flag. I now request our chief guest, Professor Dr. M.D. Nanjunda, to deliver the Independence Day message.
Good morning to all, and my personal greetings on this important occasion. You must have seen a change. Every other meeting, we unfurl the flag. Only on Independence Day, we hoist the flag. It is symbolic because the flag was down before independence. So we hoisted the flag on 15th August 1947. Unfortunate thing, even hoisting the flag, the person was very responsible through his non-violent move. Mahatma Gandhi ji was not present. That is the tragedy all of you should know. Why? I think your teachers are going to explain. Where was he? He was busy in Calcutta settling the disputes between two religious communities. That was his commitment. You're all born after independence. You're lucky. We passed 77 years. Not just we ticked away 77 years, we relived. There are a lot of tribulations. 2-3 wars with Pakistan. 1962, China invaded India. Almost they came to Brahmaputra River. India was not equipped. They dropped the soldiers without even a rifle. That was the situation. As today, yesterday the President of India addressed the best aircraft, fighter aircrafts, ready to take any country, whether it's Pakistan or China. And very happy to say, one of the Sukhoi fighter is an old student of this school, Bopanna. He is flying Sukhoi. So India's changed a lot. I was very happy when I heard yesterday, the Nobel Peace Prize Committee has recommended our Prime Minister for the award. What a great honor. Whether he gets it or not, that's not important. It is Modi's international reputation. But unfortunate thing is, even for that, there is a group opposing. No, he should not be given. Who? Indians. We always say, British came and they used divide and rule policy. No. Divide and rule policy was in the blood of Indians, which they exploited. I'm very sorry to say, you have learnt in history, England, France, Dutch, they were fighting for a space in India. Look at it. Those countries are fighting for a land in India. How? Divide and rule. Because our people are divided. I don't want to continue with the sad story, but every one of you should read one day what had happened. If you say that India got freedom by non-violence, it is half-truth. It is not true. There was enough violence everywhere. So British were so demoralized. Even a small place like Coorg, there was a protest. One group was with British, one group was with French. Same thing Mysore Maharaja. One was with French, one was with Tipu Sultan. This was going on. And it continues even today. We are not in a position to enjoy. India is the third. Help him. See, all of you stand on the toes. Don't stand on heel. Don't stand on heel. Stand on toes. You'll not fall. You understand? All of you and NCC cadets. I would like to briefly say that with an important occasion, long before India got freedom, there are a lot of efforts to give freedom to India. Not overnight, the British have said. They also suffered a lot. Many officers were shot dead. There was one side Mahatma Gandhi, the other side Subhash Chandra Bose and group. There are many such violent groups. They are also fighting for independence. But before India got freedom, the British government itself passed a bill to constitute a committee to frame the Constitution of India. It is 1946 itself. But that was not a sovereign body because we were under the British rule. But once India became free, 1947, 15th August, that constitutional body has become a sovereign body. It became a parliament. So it had many members, but after partition, we had 308 members in the Constitution Committee. The best brains in India were there, whether he was a scientist, a doctor, politician, public worker, you name any important people, they were there in this Constituent Committee. They met. Of course, there was the two committees. One is Constituent Assembly Committee, which had 308 members, chaired by Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who became the first president of India. Then there was a drafting committee. That's very important. Drafting committee consisted of the brilliant legal luminaries. That was headed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Ambedkar is a very brilliant person. He has done his Bharat Law in London. He came back. He's a social worker. Very intellectual he is. He was an SC. Of course, later on he converted into Buddhism. His contribution, not only that, there are many other people who are there. That constituent committees, the Secretary General was B.N. Rao from Karnataka. Secretary, the drafting committee, Secretary was B.N. Rao. So they constituted, and this was adopted on 26th November 1949. Constitution was adopted. And it took 2 years, 11 months, and 17 days to frame the Constitution of India. It's not overnight. No constitution in the world is as exhaustive as Indian Constitution. Every clear details have been mentioned. American Constitution is about 4 pages. Finish reading it in 15 minutes. Very good for exams, isn't it? 15 minutes over. Indian Constitution has 395 articles. You require 1 week to read. 22 parts, 8 schedules. Later on it became more schedule. I told you, children, all of you, don't stand on the heel, stand on the toes. The beauty of Indian Constitution is that we were the first country in the world, we granted voting right both men and women who attained 21 years. It was not there like even in Switzerland, women were not given the voting right. It was 21, everybody can vote. In 1989, they reduced it to 18 years. Now there is a big thinking going on. Why can't you reduce it to 15 years? Because college-going students, adolescents, they will also understand what is the country, what is the responsibility. That is there, but let us hope it's going to happen. If you don't read the Constitution, I don't mind. But you must read the preamble of the Constitution. Now there is a move. Every school must read the preamble of the Constitution. Preamble is an introduction. Such a preamble, no other constitutions have, except constitutions which came later on. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a democratic, sovereign, socialist, secular, it was not there in the original, they added, republic. And guarantee all people justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. That ends the meaning of the Constitution. At the end they say, we the people enact, adopt, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Nobody has given us the Constitution. We ourselves have got the Constitution. Because I'm a student of Constitution, we study all the Constitution. Nowhere you can find such. In spite of that, of course, we had to amend the Constitution so many times. Exact figure I don't know, because I don't keep in touch. Certainly more than 100 times we have amended the Constitution. For good only. Now my question is, what are we doing? Is it enough we have a beautiful assembly, dignified assembly? All of you look like a patriotic soldiers. That's not enough. I'd like to, 1 or 2 points would like to bring it to your notice because youngsters. Number 1 is, because I have visited 26 countries, and every country where permission was given, I attended their parliament. You will be surprised to know the mother of parliament is House of Commons in England. House of Commons. It has got 650 members. But the chamber has 333 members. That means members cannot sit inside, there is no place. You can watch on TV. Prime Minister sits in a sofa, there are other two ministers sitting. There is no place. If you want to attend, participate, you must come early, or you have a question, you must take the permission of the speaker, then only you permit. Otherwise, sit outside, watch the TV. Even today, that is the situation for House of Commons. In India, you have a big chamber for Lok Sabha, which has got 555 members, 700 people can sit. We have another chamber for Rajya Sabha, 350 can sit. Look at the luxury. And we are not happy, we have gone for a new parliament bhavan. New parliament again we have built one. British people did not think about it. They said, no, it's enough. I went in Australian parliament I went. That's an interesting thing. You don't see the parliament at all. There is a lawn. You walk on the lawn, then we go down, there is a building. I asked, what is it? Over the parliament building, there is a lawn. Grass. You walk around. I said, what is it? He said, you elected members are under my foot. During election time, they're under our foot. After election, they're on our head. What a meaningful idea. That means you are not great. You are a servant. You have agreed to take up the responsibility. That's there. Simple example I tell you, one biggest problem in India, we are not law-abiding citizens. Are you following traffic rules? Did your parents follow traffic rules? Did they overtake right side, left side? Hit, go fast? The best example recent, Mysore-Bangalore Expressway. What a beautiful road. It's like any road in Australia, any road in America. No accident will happen in Australia or in America because there is a rule. You must follow this lane. Once you enter this lane, you can't come to this lane. You can't go to the last lane. If you are a slow driver, go to the last lane. If you are okay, medium, you come to this. If you are a fast driver, come to the close. But fast driver cannot drive the car in the same track for a longer period. He must make way for the next vehicle to pass through. He should come to the second. Oh God, Mysore Expressway. I narrowly escaped last month. Narrowly escaped. What happened? In 1 month, 58 deaths in expressway. Should we need expressway? Deaths. Now, of course, the government has made rules and all that. They collected penalty. Nothing. The penalty is not going to help at all. It's not going to help. You know what happens in US? What happens in Australia? When you get your license, you get 12 points. If you make any mistake like this, shooting the red line, or overtaking from the left, your 2 points will go. You park your vehicle in a plot which is meant for disabled, or 4 points will go. Once your 12 point goes, you cannot apply for a license next 5 years. They are afraid. They are not afraid of paying fine. When they lose 2 points, to make up the 2 points, 2 years they should not make any mistake. If that law comes here, 50% of the drivers will sit at home. They lose their license. Now that's the reason why there is a discipline. We are not law-abiding citizens. You must tell your parents. Simple thing I say about traffic. Not only traffic. When there is a queue, you break the queue. Even in marriages I have seen you stand in a queue, somebody will come and stand, and he will be laughing like a fool. We don't follow rules. We don't follow. I went in a ship, and there, of course, you have to have transaction only. What is connected to the ship, they'll give you a card. You can spend anything. And the last day, you have to go, give the card, whatever balance, you collect it. It was early morning, you should go. When I went there, 3 o'clock in the morning, there is a small 5 people. I was the 6th fellow, I stood there. Then after that, 2 fellows came. Then an Indian came. He went front. One lady put his collar, put him out. Go and stand in there. He went there. He stood there. This is our problem. If you can do that, law, school rules is why it's meant for your good. Every law is there for us, but we are not law-abiding citizens. In a smaller way, he said, anywhere you go, if you are cursed, you must go to revenue office, then you will see. You can go to any police station, you can go, but not revenue office. Their only duty is how to stop you, not how to help you. How to stop you. Don't do that, children. You will become tomorrow IAS officers, IRS officers, IPS. Many of our students are there. Many. One girl today, she's taking salute. And she says, sir, I'm the district magistrate. You should come. I'll send you a ticket. Rajeshwari, I think some of the old teachers remember. She's the deputy commissioner. I want you people that your name should be announced by the principal. Our child got this. Not only in this, in scientific, but there are many scientists. Many scientists. And I told another day, the brain and heart of world is Pentagon. Nobody can go Pentagon. When in America, the Twin Towers were brought down, their aim was to blast Pentagon, but they couldn't blast it because it is in a sunken place. Flight couldn't go. Nobody can go there. Such brilliant people, they decided about the fate of US, fate of world, I tell you, Pentagon. One of our students, she is there. She is working in Pentagon. What a proud moment on such an important occasion. Therefore, one thing, abide by law. Second thing, you must know same right other fellow also got. You have a right, but other fellow also got a right. That you should understand. That way there is a small joke. 2 fellows are walking on the main street early morning. One fellow had a walking stick. He used to swing and walk because he didn't walk. It hit the other fellow's nose. So Constitution says, your right ends where my nose begins. That means you have your right, but I have also my right. Your right ends where my nose begins because this is the projected part of your body. Now these are small messages which are very, very important. One important thing which I want to tell children, we need self-esteem and self-confidence. You know what is self-esteem? In Kannada, Atma-gaurava. Respect for yourself. If you have a respect for yourself, you will not become a corrupt person. You will not do wrong things. You will not do wrong things. Don't look there and there. You take care of yourself. Don't stand on the heel, stand on the toe. So that's very, very important thing. Self-esteem. No, I don't want. Government has given me money. I'll pay. They are paying me my salary. I don't want. Now, income tax is okay because there is some standard. Every salaried person must pay. They are the only people who are paying income tax. Others, how to avoid paying income tax? For that, there are chartered accountants who tell how to avoid paying. Don't pay. If you don't pay income tax, where is the wealth coming to the state? So we have certain duties that we must do it. You must love your country. Once I took my students to Malaysia, and we were taken for a visiting. One lady was there, she's about 25, 30 years old. She was a tour guide. And what place, sir, this was a slum. The biggest slum we have in India, biggest slum in Asia. Dharavi, Bombay, I think some of you must have seen. Okay, but making so many efforts to convert that. Then I asked, that lady says, sir, this was a slum. I said, I see only quarters here. Yes, sir. We see, look at, listen to her. We demolished all and built all of them sites. I'll show you the place. Sir, my government is like this. Sir, my prime minister, she speaks as if she's the representative of the government. She's so proud to say, my prime minister, my country. There is a joke. Go to a school in America, ask which is the best country in the world? America. Go to Australia and ask which is the best country in the world? Australia. Come to India, ask your student which is the best country in the world? America. Not India. This is our weakness. We must be proud of our country. One of you, if you saturate yourself, we will have one less rascal in this country. Don't bother about others. You do your job. Yes, this Independence Day, I take this vote. My rule, I do this, then I don't want to take you to further because all of you must read what is happening in Manipur. It's a very tragedy. We are fighting with our own brothers and sisters. There are simple reason, I think between the line if you read, they are tribals. Métis and Quikis. They are tribals, both. All northeastern countries, tribals only. Because only mountain terrain. What had happened is, these Métis have accepted one religion, Kukis have accepted another religion. It is not fight between two tribal, it's a fight between two religious groups. It's very difficult. Very difficult. In India, that's what's happening during election time. Divide people based on religion. Don't fall prey to that. This is exactly one example. You see why government cannot solve this problem. It's a religious problem. They all live in one place. Now what is happening? Métis are killing the people. You go and stay separately. This is very bad. On this important occasion, I wish you all best of luck, bright future. You are all going to be successful in this world, in any field you accept. I thank the principal and my friends, teachers, for giving me this opportunity, because all my teachers know that Independence Day was a very important occasion for me, because I should give one message. Like I've given you two messages today. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. I am sure that each one of us derive inspiration from your words and will work for the progress of the nation, upholding its integrity and unity. Gratitude is when memory is stored in the heart and not in the mind. At this juncture, I extend my deep gratitude on behalf of the Corps family to the esteemed chief guest, Professor Dr. M.D. Nanjunda, for his graceful presence and his inspiring words. My sincere thanks to our principal, Dr. M. Ramachandran, for his guidance and support. A word of thanks to the vice principals, academic coordinators, teaching and non-teaching staff, and all the students for making this event a grand success. Freedom is never granted, it is earned. Our nation's freedom was earned in the hardest way possible. But let's not forget to fight to protect it too. As we come to the end of this flag hoisting ceremony, let's join together to sing the national anthem with pride and honor. Once again, a very happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.
Whole group attention. National anthem in chorus begins.
I now request everyone to move to the dining hall for breakfast and assemble at the Kala Manch by 9:15 a.m. Thank you.
Staff members stay back.